Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, Librarian California, where today's zine is, I'm not really sure I can say this on YouTube, so we're just gonna call it Poops Screwed. So you can see from the title there for yourself, but yeah, for the sake of this video, we'll just call it Poops Screwed. So it's called Poops Screwed, a positivity guide. And this was hilarious, but also very informative and useful and kind of fun. So I will say it's done by Gina Sarti, as I'm gonna pronounce her name. She's from California. And what's funny is when I was reading this and when we purchased it, I thought this person is an oracle and they must have saw 2020 coming as this is a great zine for 2020. Now that said, it was actually written in 2013 and this edition's the second edition, but it's got a nice little introduction there. It's called, "This is a self-help guide for punks, nerds, and malcontents. Living outside of mainstream society can be hard. We all need support." And then basically it goes through different topics such as health. I kind of really like this one. The nonstop song. I don't know how many of you do this. Clearly Gina does, and I like your choice of song that you picked, Gina. I do this all the time too, and I don't know if any of you do this, but where I'll find a new song or an old song and I will just listen to it on repeat. Or what I really love is when YouTubers actually make a 1 hour loop of that song, and I will just listen to the same song over and over and over again for an hour while I'm working. For me, sometimes it makes me actually be able to work easier because I know the song, I know the lyrics, I know what's coming, versus like different songs changing and different thoughts and your kind of brain realizing that. But I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. So, but anyways, good choice, Gina, on your song choice. It's definitely a throwback song. Then she goes into different things like, having marathon reading sessions. So as a librarian, I really like this. And she lists a couple, books there that are her go-to books and how she likes to read. And then I really like this one, and I think this is what really made me think of like 2020, even though this was written several years ago, was learn something. And so all of us have all this time on our hands that even if you're working from home, you're not commuting, you're stuck inside, at least in California, there's still a pandemic going on, people, so stay at home, wear a mask. And so this one, I really like at different parts of their life. They learned to play a piano, they learned to embroider, they started to paint, they got into fiber arts, and yeah, so, and this is all different parts of like the Bay Area and the greater Bay Area of California where they were located. But just as improving your skills and your life magically improves. So I will have to say, definitely during this pandemic, I don't know if you can see behind me, but I definitely finally set up an art studio and office space in my house since I'm working from home. Now I have a dedicated space to work on my art, which is nice. It's sitting there ready, so when I have time, I can work on it. So I like that one, learn something new. And then they go into a few other topics. I'm not gonna give away the whole book and that, but they're really good. And just different examples of things like, find yourself a crutch, something that gets you through whenever you're going through something, and they list what theirs is. And I also like that they mentioned dog walking, but I get that this person doesn't actually have a dog, so that's kind of funny how they get dogs to walk. So, and then it just says learn to do things by yourself. So, and it gives a couple different examples and variety there, but and then Gina comes up with and gives herself an annual theme. So she lists her themes from 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013. I really like 2013. That's when this zine was written. Your theme definitely goes with the title of this zine. So I would love to know what happened in 2013 that made you do this. So it's great. And anyways, book continues on a little bit, but the end, this is where Gina, I was like, I feel seen. I really saw this and I was like, oh my God, I feel seen. And I bet a lot of people feel the same way. So it just says, change your life. And it mentions things about getting a new job, going back to school, writing a zine, meeting new friends, getting out of your rut, a variety of things. I'm not going to give away her whole book, but and then it says maybe it's time to move to the Bay Area. So this cracks me up because I think it was in 2013 that I actually started going back to grad school again and getting another graduate degree and setting the foundation to actually move. And then I did move and actually moved to the greater Bay Area. So this is even hilarious that I was like, check, thanks Gina, did this. Didn't even read your guide back in 2013. That would have been helpful, but anyway, so I bet a lot of people, if you read this zine, you will definitely, you will relate to it. And I especially think in 2020 that this is like the perfect zine to be written in 2020. But like I said, Gina, I think you were like some oracle that like saw 2020 coming years ago, and you're just like, I'm gonna get this guide out now, I'm gonna start putting it out there in the world. And I'm sure it's sold several copies out there the last several years, and this one was definitely, I definitely enjoyed this one. So anyways, so again, Poop Screwed is what I'm calling it, a positivity guide, and it's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious, but the title's hilarious. The content is very, it's just real, and it's easy things that you can do and things that they do and how they cope with things. And so the thing that I think is funny is the title, one of the best zine titles out there. But also then just the humor to me is that the ending where it says change your life, and I would just like, I feel seen. Check, 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 check. So anyways, Gina, we don't know each other, but I feel like we do know each other. So anyways, that's it for today's zine review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Hang in there, people.